family friends with my like aunt and uncle who live in Rye.
Yeah.
Go to the same church service, everything. No.
Okay, cute.
We know all.
I went and I got matcha with Ellie. And I don't have money for groceries. Because that matcha was like €6.50. And for €6.50, I can get like 5 different vegetables at the Aldi. So tonight I'm eating scraps of whatever's left in my fridge. It's gonna be like a plate. It's gonna be like a plate of just like it's gonna be nonsense. Yeah. Oh. So yesterday, oh my god. Sorry, I look like this today. Yesterday I had a night. More like I had a morning. So my friends and I decide that we're gonna go for dinner, and we have a great dinner. Delicious food. And then we're like, all right, we like, a drink couldn't hurt. We were near my favorite bar. So we go over like 9 o'clock. And my friend, one of my friends that I was with, she's been sort of messaging this guy that likes her. And so he showed up at 10 or 10:30 or something maybe. And that was like their first date, I guess. I don't know. And it was so awkward. He like sat at the table. We were going to pretend that we didn't know her and just like let them. No, he came up and sat with the 3 of us. And we were all just like yapping. And then me and my other friend were like, we need to find an excuse to get up and let these 2 talk because this is weird. Then he left and we decided to go dance. And then we ran into a whole group of people from our school. And we ended up dancing with them. And like people were like, everyone was dancing on the bar. And then like they kept like the bartender, I think, liked one of the girls that we were with. So he kept spraying all of us with the alcohol, and he kept like giving everyone free shots, and then we were like this is crazy. And then we decided to go get falafel. The original 3 of us decide to part ways. We had our fun. We had a night. It was late. It was like 1:30, and we decided to go get falafel. So we start walking home. As on the way, there's a falafel stand. And then we sit down to eat our falafel, and we run into these 2 other girls from our school. And they are also clearly on some kind of substances. I don't really, it doesn't matter. So we all start like talking and hanging out, and they're like blasting music, and we're sitting in like this little square like plaza, and like they're like blasting music on their speaker, and we're all like dancing and like yelling, and it's so funny. And then people keep coming up to talk to us, and it was like so weird. Like these French people came up to us, and then these Ukrainian, like group of Ukrainian, and everyone was just like hanging out with us, and it was so odd. And we made so many friends that night. Mind you, it all started with us thinking that we were gonna have a nice dinner and be home by 9 p.m., 10 p.m. maybe. The party didn't even start until 11 p.m. Right in the gold. Baby, you gotta hit it. My phone has 3% left. You gotta hit it. Okay, I'll pull up.
How about a be after party?
You and all your friends, yeah, you love to get naughty.
No, not you and all your friends.
Yeah, you and all your friends, yeah, you love to get. And I woke up this morning, I felt so rough. And I literally took photos to like, because I right now I look rough as well. Did my camera just like adjust? Oh, so it's showing you a better quality of my bad skin. My skin like is so broken out. I've slept in my makeup 2 nights in a row. I've been drinking no water. I've been drinking alcohol. So here's Ellie checking to see if there's food in the courtyard. Meanwhile, there's Chipotle, beer pong. I don't want to do that. Both of us have like hair
Are we
oiled
eating out here?
in hair mask because we have to wash our hair tonight because it's pre-Amsterdam.
Are we eating out here?
I don't care. I just did the most stupid thing ever. I was making food over here and I went over to my, like where my dishes are drying on the drying rack, and I went up to the cupboard, the cupboard above the drying rack, and I went down with my arm, and the big, huge knife that is right here, I went like that, and I literally pierced a super deep, like this, it's like super tiny, but it's super deep right here, and it just bled everywhere, and now I'm wearing this. All right, here's our setup. Greek food, retinol juice, drink your retinol.
Coke Zero.
Ellie, Coke Zero, and Greek food, and most importantly,
Whoa.
most importantly, Block Blast. Most importantly, Ellie is starting for the first time her Star Wars journey.
Yeah, vlog, get hype.
Yeah, vlog get hype. So I'm moving out, and this is what my house looks like. It's not great. The issue is that these are all the things that Ellie and I are putting into storage, and here's me trying to pack to go home, and I've realized that I can't take everything home. I have too much stuff. So the issue is that I'm going to Munich for a dance performance, so I needed to put my costume in my carry-on luggage. My carry-on luggage, the costume takes up the whole thing. So I essentially have my check-in and my personal item for all of my clothes, everything that I need to take home, which is almost my entire wardrobe. Okay, Ellie and I decided to stay up all night and to watch the sunset at the Sakakura. Sunrise. And here we go up the stairs. There's Ellie. Ellie, say hi to the camera. All right, squad. Okay, here's the moon. And now we're gonna go see the sunrise. It's my last night with Ellie. Tomorrow, in a couple hours, she's gonna go home. And I'm not gonna see her for a month, which is crazy, because I see her every day.
I know, that is insane.
Close up at the back of Ellie's head. All right, vlog. The sunrise. Look how pretty. And then there's us.
Ellie's breaking cheese.
Cheese and crackers. Oh, look at the church. Oh, so nice. Hey,
I was in the church yesterday. Repping the school.
Repping the school. Ellie threw a cracker.
Sorry, I don't want to eat it off this ground. I don't recommend that.
So, Ellie left today. So we decided on our last night, which was last night, we were just gonna pull an all-nighter so that she would be very tired for her plane ride home and we could hang out, because we're not gonna see each other for a month, which doesn't seem like a long time, but take into consideration that her and I see each other on a daily basis. So we pulled an all-nighter, which means I didn't sleep all the night before. I didn't sleep at all last night. We stayed up all night, 8 a.m. I have to do her walkthrough of her apartment with our university RAs because she left early, so I said that I would be her representative. I'd do it for her. And now in 20 minutes, I have to take all of our storage unit bags downstairs to storage people who are going to pick it up. I have been more stressed these past 4 days than I have been in 19 years. 19 whole years. I didn't know what to pack where. I didn't know what I was bringing home. I didn't know what should stay in the storage unit. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this at home. Oh, I never wear this over the summer. Oh, and I just kept going back and forth. And then I didn't have enough duffels. So I had to go get 2 more duffels. And I could barely fit it into the duffels that I already had, including those 2 extra duffels. And then my check-in suitcase was overweight. It was 25 kilograms. It's supposed to be 23. So I had to take things out, and then I put them into the duffels, and then I closed the duffels, and then I weighed again. Now, all of a sudden, magically, I'm at 20 kilograms. So I have to decide to take half of the things that I took out and put away, and I can take half of those things and I can put them back into the suitcase where they originally were. And finally, I hit 22 kilograms. And I had to pack random assortments of things into this suitcase, which is my carry-on. And let me just show you the final arrangement of all the duffels that I personally have to take downstairs. I actually don't even know how I'm gonna get any of these down there to begin with, because I can not pick them up easily. And Ellie's not here, which just makes everything worse. Welcome to my hotel room. I moved out of my apartment, so I had to stay a night in a hotel because my flight isn't until tomorrow, and I had to move out by today by 1 p.m. So I'm just hanging out. It was so weird leaving my apartment and to think that I'm just never gonna be back there again. So yeah, I got coffee. I feel like I went around everywhere. I was walking from like 11:30 to 4, and then I came back and I took some rest. I had Chipotle yesterday. Well, okay, so I bought chips so that I could eat my Chipotle, to scoop my Chipotle. And it wasn't working really well because I had to put the chips in my bag to bring all of this from my apartment to here, and the chips got crushed. So I have Chipotle, and there's a Kmart right next door to my hotel. So I went and I bought these little Yakults, but these are really good frozen. I bought two. These are really good frozen, actually, but I don't have a freezer in here. But yeah, these are good frozen. And I bought kimchi, and I got chopsticks for my Chipotle. So that's gonna be my dinner. This Chipotle was my remaining Chipotle from last night. It was my dinner. Oh, yum. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to eat this with chips earlier, but my chips are... It's also smushed, as you can tell. My suitcase. My check-in's gonna be 23 kilograms, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna be way over 22 kilograms. It's gonna be 25. So I'm gonna take some of it out, my clothes, and I'm gonna put it in my guitar case. And that way, it's also gonna like cushion my guitar, and it's also hopefully gonna lessen the weight because I don't have to pay for another weight. So I'm already paying for 2 check-ins, so I have to pay for my guitar. I'm paying for an extra check-in, not 2, but it was like 60 euro. Crazy. And I'm broke. Like, I had to ration my money, so I had enough to take an Uber to the... I'm going to Charles Galt, which is like I hate that airport, but I had to ration my money so that I have enough for Uber because I have a check-in, a guitar, and a carry-on, and a backpack. I'm just not gonna be able to get that through the public transport easily. So I had to ration Uber money, and the remaining 10 euros that I had were used to buy my yogurts, my kimchi, and my big water bottle. I had no money. I had no money, but I just had to have yogurt and kimchi. I just needed it. And the water is obviously necessary. I have to drink 1.5 liters. The Chipotle was on my mom. Yeah, the Chipotle was on my mom, so that was, 9 euros saved. Thank you, Mom. Oh, let's try this kimchi. I go to this Kmart all the time, which is, it's Kmart because it's also actually really close to my house, or what was my house. But I've never tried their fresh kimchi because I just haven't. Like, they had this kimchi that, like, it wasn't fresh. You could, like, it was like kind of DIY it, and I have that a lot because it was like warm, because you like cook it, or you cook it with stuff. It's not the best kimchi I've had, but it's not horrible. It doesn't really look that. That's not bad. It's good for my gut health, so. So I didn't really do much once I got to Munich. I had a dance performance, so every day I was up pretty early and I was back pretty late. I was there all day. Here's me drinking coffee by myself. I was super bored. I had nothing to do, and most of my day was just I was either there or I was walking back and forth from rehearsals and stuff. Here's me walking through some park. I don't know. I was pretty much just being an introvert the whole trip. Here's me in a hat. And yeah,